But we need to move on. Moving on now to our next cruise. And this is the Royal Caribbean. This is the legend of the seas. Let's have a little look at where we are off to, because this is going to be, I know, a great one. 14 nights. This is an amazing one.
This is one of those ones that if you've cruised the Med, you've cruised the Caribbean, you've got to do the Far East.
Absolutely. And for under £98 per person per night, this is a crazy price for the Far East.
You expect it's going to be expensive, but one of the great things about this value is the fact that you get a 5-star stay in a hotel in Singapore for 2 nights. So you fly over, you're going to experience it's got to be one of the best cities on the face of the planet, especially in Asia, to really experience that culture.
And we're spending our first 2 days here.
Yeah,
fabulous.
A great way to acclimatise to it as well.
Absolutely, yes, that's a really good point.
Now, the thing with Royal Caribbean is that you've got such great ships. The actual Legend of the Seas itself went under a massive refit, so it's near enough a new ship. One thing that's great is the 10-storey glass atrium. This is actually part of their Vision class ships, which has got lots of glass, so the light is really let in. It's got all the Royal Caribbean signature facilities, the children's club, the rock climbing, the putting green. Great shows, as you'd expect,
yes.
and you know, it really is about the ship on here, that you've got a fantastic ship and then the location. Sometimes, you know, when you go on holiday, you've got a great hotel, but then you're going out, you're doing all these different day trips. With cruising, and especially with a ship like this, you've got that hotel, you've got that base,
yes.
You've got the familiarity, the staff are just superb. You know, across the whole of the cruise industry, there's not really a bad service cruise line out there. Royal Caribbean excel at entertainment, and as you can see, the atrium that I was talking to you about there, also movies underneath the stars as well. Great for families. I didn't mention too much about the last cruise. If you're looking for a cruise just for adults, no children, then P&O's great. On Oriana, but this is about families, really is.
It looks absolutely amazing. Your days are going to be filled, and the great thing is you do unpack just once, and then you see all these incredible different places. Yeah,
it's just a few steps off of the quayside. Now, out of Singapore, you're going to be heading over to a day at sea and then Koh Samui.
Right.
Koh Samui. How many people have you heard talk about Koh Samui? You've got, you've got to go there.
Oh,
this is your chance, and again, at that great price as well. Sandy beaches. It is absolute Thailand beach capital. I mean, you know, all of the adverts that you see.
Paradise, isn't it? It is absolute paradise. Oh my goodness, that just looks amazing. So this is, I mean, already I'm bought on this. It looks incredible. Where are we moving to next?
We're off to a biggie. It's Bangkok. And this is an overnight on board, so you get to experience
fabulous.
Bangkok, Oriental City. You know the song. You've got to get out there. It's a real culture clash between a modern metropolis and then the old culture that comes through. All I've just got to say, you've got to go and see some of the shows out there.
Yes.
You know, I'm not going to go into too much detail, but there's some crazy shows that are out there. And the food as well.
Oh, I love
noodles,
the fact we're overnighting
the curries,
here.
yeah.
So we could go and see a show. We could go out and eat.
Out and dine. And the great thing is as well, if you've been lucky enough to do Bangkok already, if you don't feel confident enough to venture out, you've got the ship. And it's on the quayside.
Lovely.
We're on then to Cambodia. Now, this is Cambodia's premier beach resort. This is all about the activities. It's a great place to go out and see some of the stuff. There are some tours available that go further afield. Not too sure whether it's available on this one, so just check with the guys when you book what's available. But Cambodia, great place of history. You've got another day at sea, and then you're into Vietnam. Now you're into Nha Trang. This is the capital of Vietnam for beaches. You know, we were talking about Koh Samui and the great beaches. It's all the real hot spots for just white sandy beaches and crystal clear blue sea. Now with this, you are really going to see again, when you go around Vietnam, you can do it on a budget or you can do it on 5-star, and all the beaches are really well equipped. That, you know, you've got fantastic toilet facilities, fantastic restaurants.
Wonderful.
Or you can just wander off down the streets and just see the little markets.
Great. And then where are we going next?
We're going to Ho Chi Minh City. Now this is, of course, formerly known as Saigon. Again, if you love your musicals, you know, Miss Saigon.
Oh, it's an amazing musical.
You've got to go there because, you know, if you've seen the sets, that's just a little bit of the essence. go and see it in the flesh. Of course, you've got a lot of history here from the wars that have been out there, and of course the communist north. It really is, again, they've preserved a lot of it. Some of it's gone, but some of the ancient pagodas and landmarks are there. It really is a great place to go.
And we're back then to Singapore.
Yeah, back to Singapore and then fly back to the UK.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime cruise, but not a once-in-a-lifetime price. Have a look at what you've got included. Can't believe we've got this under £98 per person per night. Of course, your return flights, which could probably cost you that much. You've got 2 nights as well in a 5-star hotel in Singapore. You're overnighting in Bangkok on board. Have a look at the prices. Only need a deposit today, and you have got 2 great dates there, something you are so going to look forward to. And all you need is that ID number, whether you're on the phones or the website, which is 85720, and so easy to book on the phones, or just get onto the website and check everything out. The phone number is completely free of charge, and that website is there for you to view all and everything, and they will make that cruise always bespoke to you. Absolutely incredible.